The upcoming fourth entry in the Spider-Man franchise for Marvel Studios and Sony will reportedly include a villain that's never before been seen on film. And that this is one of the things they definitely are trying to make a point in the next Spider-Man trilogy, to do all new villains. Now remember back in the day when Marvel Studios and Sony announced a partnership for Spider-Man, Kevin Feige was adamant, and he stated in multiple interviews that we would not see villains who appeared in Sam Raimi's trilogy and Mark Webb's duology appear on film ever again, because he wanted to use fresh new villains. Now, of course, this all changed due to logistics and a fight between the rights for Spider-Man on film, so they did the multiverse film, they used villains that were seen previously, but again, they're old villains, they weren't fresh and new takes on villains we've already seen. Now, this report was first published by the Cosmic Circus, and then multiple other people sort of hinted at this being true or just outright said, yes, it's true. So looking at it, obviously this disqualifies villains we haven't seen in the MCU yet, done originally by the MCU, aka villains that did appear in No Way Home, such as the Green Goblin, Dr. Octopus, Sandman, Electro, the Lizard. They are not options, as they did appear in live-action iterations, and they did appear in the MCU already. So those are all off the table. And now we're hearing that also they're looking at potential other villains that are a known commodity, but not like a C-level type of villain. And that there might be interest in using characters like Hobgoblin, possibly even Tombstone, Mr. Negative, and of course having Wilson Fisk in there as well as that MCU crossover factor. And yeah, honestly, this works for me. I do not have a problem with any of this. I want new villains. I don't want to see a MCU take on Doc Ock or something like that, because we're already going to get that in the animated series. So give us new villains that we haven't seen anywhere else on film. And there's plenty of them. I would personally love Mr. Negative. Tombstone would be great, especially if Tombstone is working for Kingpin. Hobgoblin just makes so much sense, whether it's Ned or not. Like, there are opportunities here to do something unique and different, and I think they need to take it. If it ends up being a villain we've seen on film before, my interest already cuts in half, because we've seen it. What else is there to tell with that character?